Alright everyone, good morning. It's morning here. I feel like it's a little bit too early to be recording and starting the video, but you gotta start the day eventually. So let's find some treasure. It is trash picking day here at Taco Stacks. There's some trash cans over there, some sort of toy, more trash cans, more stuff across the street. That's a baby seat. Didn't mean to rhyme there, but the ones and twos are working all right this morning. You got some chairs up here, but I think I seen a box of what looked like maybe Tupperware and other items, so we're going to stop and get out. Person's got a lot of decoration going on. Halloween season. That's just garbage. Alright, well, welcome back. Let's do some trash picking this morning. It's a chilly one. I'm going with a double sweatshirt this morning. It is 37 degrees. So not really that cold, but cold enough to be cold. Let's find some treasure. Let's do it. I'll grab this before the garbage men don't. Garbage men are literally right behind me. Right down the road, see the lights. They're on their way. Someone did, they left a comment that they were wondering, must be a little bit newer to the channel, why I find less stuff now than I found about 2 or 3 months ago. And it's kind of a combination of fall and winter, people throw away less stuff, as well as I get out here a little bit later just because it's hard to film when it's so dark out. I don't know if that person, what that, now they're turning. So it's harder for people to film, harder for me to film, so that garbage people collect more trash. I'm gonna stop here. See, this house is for sale. These people always threw away vintage stuff for the last 2 months. But yes, you combine with, you know, starting their day a little bit later means the garbage trucks will get a little bit farther in their route. Public auction. Not for me. Don't need that. And then there's a headboard thing up there. I have no idea who's, oh, just ran right. It's just a random chicken. It's right there at the front porch. I just saw it run across the road. Literally, the chicken ran across the road. So I have no idea how you answer that phrase, why did the chicken cross the road? Because literally I just watched him just do it for no reason. But it's a random chicken just walking in the road. Second street that's happened. Happened about 2 years ago. I don't even see anyone for chicken coops around here. I think this is the guy who saved that dryer for me, or he said he had a dryer. Wait, what? Did we just find the air conditioner? Is that the only thing we found so far? Well, I guess now we found another thing, but that's kind of... I know I made a bunch of stops this morning, but that's all we've recuperated. It's all we found. Let's see what's here. Got one chair. I was about to say, we have struck out a lot this morning on just piles of stuff. Take the chair. The air conditioner looks like it's pretty dirty. Bedfrongus. Didn't see that. I guess we'll take that. Holy speed racers. Not exactly like they gave each other a lot of space there either. They might be running late for high school. They're taking lefts up there. They're going for high school. Yeah, both of them are. Kids are late for school. Ooh, that's really cool. Oh, there's something over there also. See, this thing has a Sirius little radio thing on it. I wonder if I can hook up my Sirius radio to that. Like my subscription. Do I need the crock pot? I don't know if I need the crock pot, but I guess I'll take the crock pot. Let's take the whole box. I don't know, what else is, what is this thing? Something. Yeah, so I have Sirius radio in my Jeep, which I didn't want, but it was one of those things that came free when you bought it for 2 years, so then you get hooked on it. And I never really drive my Jeep anymore. So I pay for the radio thing because it's like impossible to cancel, and I don't even use it. When I had the Ram ProMaster van, it also had the Sirius radio, so it was nice because, you know, it's nice to be able to listen to whatever kind of music you're in the mood to listen to. It's one of those things in life where I think you never really need it, but once you kind of experience it and enjoy it, you kind of don't ever want to leave it. A couple things in life like that, but anyway, the radio, that Sirius radio is great. It's just crazy money for what it is. Kind of nerve-wracking moment there. I was backing up and I put in a drive and I wasn't going forward. Kept going back. You don't think that's in there, do you? It might be. Put this down. It's not, it's the old stuff. They just threw the old pans. Could have just shook it around. If I shook it around, I would have known that was something worth taking. Bunch of dirty aluminum there. I guess if you use a cutoff wheel, I know I talked about using a plasma torch to cut off those handles. Probably get them off of a cutoff wheel. But aside from a chainsaw, I feel like that is one of the most dangerous tools to use. So two tools I don't like using are chainsaws and the cutoff wheel. I mean, I don't mind using the chainsaw, but it's just like, you gotta be very careful and know what you're doing. You can't be a lunatic just swinging it around. For people who might be wondering what all the spray paint is, I think tonight or tomorrow is actually their big football game. So I guess that's all the spray paint for the seniors. It's on Facebook. I think their rival football game is either today or tomorrow. But I mean, this spray paint stays here until, literally it stays there all year. I don't even know if they wash it off. It's there in the middle of summer of next year. It'll be there. That's why it's freshly painted. I don't know if this is just the framework or if it has the ballast in it. Just the metal piece. No ballast. No ballast. Oh man. I know a couple people who would love to find this. There's someone at the flea market who used to always buy these for $5 a piece. It didn't matter which one they were. Not to see which ones here are actually decent. Looks like we have a set here. It's interesting what people collect and what people enjoy. And like somebody collects these. But realistically, you know, you look back at photos from the 80s and 90s, people having a cookout in their backyard, family picnic. Now you look at the photos and they're all sitting in those kind of chairs. And it's like, you know, you kind of want to have that kind of memory of sitting around with family. You might have that same exact pattern, and it's impossible to find that same exact pattern in one that's not ripped. So why wouldn't you want to buy it? It kind of makes sense. All right, I don't know if this church up here is having a rummage sale, but we might have to make a pit stop at a rummage sale. Let's throw this fan on. Oh, more people are pulling in. I think they are. Losing my spot. Spot in line. Grab this. And they might be having a rummage sale. I don't know if we'll be able to park somewhere. I might have to park on the road. You know what? I think I might park right here. I see a line. A line of people. We're getting out. We're going to a rummage sale quickly. I'm like 20th in line. Lots of stuff.
Oh, she knows.
All right, well, a little bit of a success in there. I was like 20th in line. I got 2 hats. One's newer tags, and this one's vintage. And then I got some Jordans for $2. Did a quick scan on them. Whatever eBay says is never right, $280. Definitely not $280 sneakers, but who knows, might be worth something. Yeah, this guy is dumping down his weeds or leaves or whatever into the road. Trash day is kind of concluded. I only have 1 street left to go down, so we'll see if there's anything up there we need. Because the church I was just at is literally this brown building right here. So I was parked, I think, in front of that white SUV down there. Got some wrapping paper in there. But actually never really done well with selling those wrapping papers. Well, that's probably selling them at the wrong time of the year. Middle of summer is not the time to be selling wrapping paper. Alrighty. So that's going to kind of wrap it up, I guess, for today's episode, Trash Picking Day, with a little bonus rummage sale in there. I haven't been back to that rummage sale. It's probably been 2 or 3 years. I stopped going there. They have always a ton of stuff, but I don't know if they just keep the stuff from year to year. None of the stuff to me, like, I look at, I'm like, there's a lot of it, but I feel like I've seen it 100 times. So I don't know what goes on with that place. Prices were affordable, I thought. So, I don't know, hats were $1 each, shoes were $2. I think that's pretty affordable and fair for a rummage sale. For trash picking things, because that's what this whole video was, we have a bunch of chairs. So I'm going to have to decide if I want to get rid of them now or try to sell them at Leesport. I don't know if somebody's going to buy them in fall. They take up a lot of space. I know one time I determined that these things weren't really even worth it to scrap, and that if I can sell them, I can definitely get a lot more money out of them, because whenever I scrapped it, I think it was like 30 cents a chair. Not a lot of money. But yeah, there's a bunch of those. We have an air conditioner again. Been taking apart air conditioners left and right. And this really cool Sirius radio. It's actually made by Sirius. Probably was pretty expensive. I don't know if you need on buttons, power buttons, cords. I don't know. Because I don't own one, but that's pretty cool to have. Anyway, thanks for tagging along for another episode here with Taco Stacks. If you guys enjoyed it, hit the like button, subscribe down below, and stay tuned for the next treasure hunt. Catch you guys next time for the next episode. Till next time, have a great day. Keep living the dream. Peace.